Dreamboats, to day 7 of 30 days of cleaning with Hayley. We have done an entire week of cleaning now, hopefully, and I'm hoping that your homes are feeling a lot more clean and organised. Today's task is doors, door handles and light switches. These are up there with some of the most important cleans we need to do. This is due to them being high touch areas. For today's clean, we are going to need a magic eraser. We're also going to need some dish soap. We're also going to need a disinfectant. This can be either bleach or Saflora. And then we're going to be using a dry microfiber cloth or a crystal clear cloth. Take your pick. Okay guys, let's get into this clean. I want us to be pumped. I want us to be excited because it's day 7 and we are going to get these doors, door handles and light switches clean and sterile, so they're nice and fresh for the rest of the week. Okay guys, so you've got a couple of options here. I know, I'm treating you, I am. You can use your cloth with your dish soap. So this is one of the first things you want to do regardless anyway. But if you've got particularly scuffed doors, so if you have lots of marks on your doors, switch this out for your magic eraser and use that instead and go over the whole door with the magic eraser. Don't worry about the disinfecting part at the moment because we've not yet gone to that. So you can just use the magic eraser with tap water and go over the whole of your door, do the handles as well while you're here, and then once you're happy that the door has been completely wiped down, we can move on to the next phase. If you've got these panels on your doors, pay particular attention to these because these can get really dusty. So just give them a good going over, like so go around the whole of the panel and that will pick up any dust, and do it on all 4 sections or however many panels you have. And then once you've done this, we can then move on to the sanitising phase. Once you've done your doors, go ahead and move over to your light switches. For this, again, we're just going to be using our antibacterial dish soap. It's going to be on a damp cloth, so you want this wrung out really well because obviously we do not want water mixing with electrics. And you just need to go over the entire light switch. And anything that you're having difficulty getting into, you can go ahead and use either your Oxo Good Grips or a toothbrush. And that is all we need to do. We are now going to start the disinfectant process, which is going to be with bleach or Saflora. So like I said, you guys decide which you want to use. For this, I am going to be using bleach. But again, whatever your preference is, pick up your weapon and choose it wisely. Now we have our bleach cloth, we are simply going to run it over the entire door. Now, for those of you wondering why we have used dish soap and why we're now going in a second time with the bleach cloth, it is because with doors, what I find with my doors anyway, especially with the children and the fact that I've got pets, you can get, obviously, if they spill like a drink or food or any splashes of those sort of type of things, if they go on the doors, the bleach isn't going to get it off as well as dish soap will. So that's why it's the C before D method. So you want to clean it first and then disinfect it. If your doors are perfectly pristine already, you can go straight in with your disinfectant. So whether that be bleach, Saflora, Dettol, whatever you're using, you can just use that method as well. But bear in mind, if your doors are sticky or they've got handprints on them, maybe if you've got smaller children, then always do the C before D method first and go in with the dish soap. So once we've done this, this is where it gets quite quick time, and I like to do double whammy. Once you've done the doors with your bleach or disinfectant, You then want to get your clean microfiber cloth or your crystal clear cloth, whichever one you're using, and just really quickly rub it over because you want to get it dry before the water sets, because otherwise you're going to end up with gross marks on your door. The same applies for the door handles. Give them a wipe over with your disinfectant and then buff it away with your cloth. And this is going to keep them so shiny, and it just looks so much nicer than if you let it air dry, because if you let it air dry you're going to end up with lots of watermarks and it just doesn't look as nice. Okay, once we have finished the doors, we can then move on to disinfecting the light switches. So again, with your cloth, just run it over the light switches. And then get your cloth and buff it dry so there aren't any watermarks left on it. And you're good to go on to the next door and the next light switch. Have worked up a bit of a sweat, because I certainly have. This task is quite a challenging one, but it is oh so worth it. Obviously, the more doors you have in your house, the more work it is going to be. I hope you guys are feeling satisfied with all of the effort you have put in making your house clean and organised. So far on the 30-day cleaning challenge with Hayley, we have done our medicine cabinets, our electrical devices, reorganised our cleaning cupboard, did a whole house dust, cleaned and organised our wallets, and cleaned and organised our toys or our homeware items. And now, my friends, we can tick off doors, handles and light switches. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for day 8, where we will be starting a fresh new week. I am so excited for this week because we have got some very satisfying cleaning tasks to take on. Don't forget to keep your comments coming in. I am loving reading them. And don't forget to share these videos with your friends and family on your socials. See you bright and early for day 8 of the 30-day cleaning challenge with Hayley. Bye, guys.